This noon is still some delays on the MARC rail. A disabled train caused problems on the Penn line this morning, and riders are still dealing with up to 30-minute delays on the Brunswick line. This after a MARC train slammed into a dump truck, turning the afternoon commute into a nightmare. John Gonzalez is at the Kensington station with what riders need to know.
It was a disaster.
When this MARC train carrying more than 600 passengers smashed into a dump truck operated by CSX, miraculously no one suffered any significant injuries. But it did make for a nightmare commute home for many.
Lo and behold, you get to Union Station and it was a mob scene, so I got back on the Metro and ended up at Wheaton and took an Uber home.
The cause of the crash is still under investigation. We're told the truck was in the process of lowering its track wheels. The driver somehow walked away practically unscathed.
Sort of confusing, I guess. At first, we just felt like a bump, and then maybe 30 seconds later, not even, the train just stopped.
This violent collision occurred near a railroad crossing here in Silver Spring known as Maryland's first quiet zone. The Forest Glen neighborhood next door pushed to not make it a requirement for trains to blow their horns as they approach the crossing.
And they said that the dump truck was supposed to be on the tracks. It was like a track work dump truck.
It's still unclear if that 5-year-old rule played a factor here.
It seems like it's logical for the trains to be honking their horn in advance, pulling into anywhere to avoid mishaps such as the one that occurred yesterday.
As for the commute today, well, MARC trains here on the Brunswick line are once again running on a normal schedule, but we're told some of the trains are using only one conductor, and the boarding at some of the stations like this one here in Kensington are slower than usual, and that could create overcrowding. In Montgomery County, John Gonzalez, ABC 7 News.